Hello and welcome to the Come Alive podcast. I'm your host Meher Mirchandani. So this is another episode where I'm answering the questions from the Tata webinar. As you know, we received a number of questions and I'm doing my best to answer as many as I can, and I'm really enjoying them. So let's start with the two today. Number 1, how to get comfortable with silence and solitude. Question 2, how can I stop my weaknesses from making me unhappy? Special thank you to the Tata team for sending me these questions. And let's start. Question number 1, how to get comfortable with silence and solitude. Let's start with understanding why do we need silence and solitude. It is to connect with yourselves and to know yourself. It's important to know ourselves because imagine living with someone you didn't know. Imagine walking this life with someone you didn't know and you're doing nothing about it. How challenging could that be? So that's why we need to get comfortable with silence so we can know ourselves. And there are many ways to do that. You can start with guided meditations, chanting, or breath work. So being able to be comfortable with silence is a process. Start small and take it from there. I'm sure you'll be able to achieve it. I hope that answers question 1. Question number 2, how can I stop my weaknesses from making me unhappy? In my perspective, a weakness can be viewed as an area of growth. And when you are aware of this area of growth, you will be able to focus and work on it. So that's a great starting point. We can get better at anything by working on it. A weakness can be a strength by regular practice. We need to understand that. An analogy I would like to give is from my personal experience. A few months ago, I had severe pain in my hip. It was so severe that I couldn't sleep at nights. The doctor diagnosed it as gluteal amnesia, or commonly referred to as dead butt syndrome, something I had never heard in my life. I was extremely scared. I was also worried that I would have to take painkillers and any kinds of other meds for a long time, which I hate taking. So with the help of my physiotherapist, I started doing a lot of physiotherapy, including exercises. She informed me that this area can be healed with regular exercises. We just need to retrain the muscles around my glutes. The point being, with regular and consistent exercise, we are able to heal and strengthen the glute muscle. And it's the same with the mind. The mind is a muscle. The more we train it, the more better it becomes. We are all work in progress. Any weakness can be converted into strength by regular training and exercise. So in the similar way, any weakness can be transformed into strength if you work on it consistently. Thank you again for the wonderful questions which came through from the Tata webinar. Please feel free to reach out to me for anything you may ever wish to be answered. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode of the Come Alive podcast, please leave us a 5-star rating and review on wherever you're hearing it. And please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with anyone who needs to hear it. Thank you so much. Lots of love.